Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be going over the first method of graphing lines, which is by plotting points. And it's exactly what it sounds like. So here we have an equation, y equals negative 2x plus 4, and what we're going to do is graph it by plotting points. The way that this works is you just pick some values for x, get the associated y value, graph the points, and then play connect the dots. So I'm going to set up a chart here, and I'm just going to pick values for x. Now, I'm going to pick values of x that are going to make my life easier. So one super easy number to pick for x is 0. So let's plug 0 into the equation. All right, so y is 4. And let's pick some more values of x, maybe 2. And we get 0 for a y value. And I would recommend putting in about 3 points. You only need 2 points to make a line. However, it's always a good idea to compute 3 just in case you make a mistake. You'll know you made a mistake if your points don't line up. And again, you can choose any values of x that you like, and you'll still be able to graph the line just fine. So let's graph my 3 points. So there we have our points, and now I'm just going to play connect the dots and extend the line outwards. And there we have it. Simple as that. Here we have another example. 1/3 x minus 2 equals y. So as I said before, 0 is always a good one to pick for x because anything times 0 is 0. You don't have to worry too much about doing computation. And we want to do as little work as possible. Alright, so for our y value, we get negative 2. And for my next value, again, I want to choose values of x so that it's going to be easy for me to compute the value of y. So I see a 1/3 here. I know that's like dividing by 3. So I'm going to choose a multiple of 3 to make my life easier. And I'm going to choose another multiple of 3 to get my third point. I think it's also a good idea to check some negative values as well. Okay, so we have our 3 points. Let's go ahead and plot them. And then we draw the line. There we have the graph of our line, y equals 1/3 x minus 2. And last example, negative 3x plus 6y equals 12. I just wanted to show what's going to happen if you don't have just a y on one side of the equation. And basically, we're just going to solve for y to make our lives easier. Don't forget I can split up fractions like this one into the sum of 2 fractions with the same denominator. And so for the equation of my line with one of the variables on one side, I get y equals 2 plus 1/2 x. all that's left is to just pick my points. And again, I'm going to want to choose 0 here for x because it just makes our life much easier. And since I have a 1/2 being multiplied with x, I'm just going to choose multiples of 2 for my value of x, and that way it'll be easier to compute. Then again, just graph and draw. And that's really all there is to it. Pretty simple.